Kristina be on other channels having a meltdown over a fucking troll's comment, and this shit be hilarious. This hoe be having a complete fucking come apart. The channel made a post and tagged her stupid ass in it. They wrote,
Laura is the only CPS caller in this community, you psycho.
And this bum be losing her shit entirely. She writes,
We all know Leona wants to be the only victim this has ever happened to on YouTube.
We, Kristina, and all 35 of her personalities know what Leona wants, feels, thinks, and does at all times.
But we all also know that's the furthest thing from reality, psycho.
Claw is our master. Claw chooses who will go and who will stay.
That be Kristina and all her different personalities.
She is probably the only dope who continues provoking and dog whistling, though. Those are her own words.
Those are her own words. When the fuck she ever say that? Then she write this weird shit.
Line number 1. Why not explain how she knows someone's kids were taken?
First off, ho, you write line number 1 and then you ask a question. How is that a lie? Second, show me where you seen Leona say anything about knowing someone's kids was taken from CPS. Where, ho? Why is she going to answer questions she don't have the answers to because that fucking troll account ain't her? Just because your stupid ass thinks it is, you dumb fuck. Anyway, this person writes back.
Only thing worse than a lying CPS caller is someone that defends the evil wrongdoings of a lying CPS caller. You are shit.
Then pugs come in the comments and say,
Does it matter really? Why are you so overly invested?
why? Cause this hoe want to justify the purple hoe calling CPS on an innocent husband and child, and the only way she can do so is by making Leona a CPS caller. She been trying to do this shit since that dumb hoe The Truth came in her comments and said this shit.
So running her mouth about Lavra would somehow stop her if she wanted to do this to others? After the way MM acted with a whole unknown Capone clone and Alicia, I think MM has called on Lavra. Sorry, that's my opinion, and I'm entitled to it.
Ever since that day, this hoe been trying to. Her way into making Leona a CPS caller. That bitch who be sounding like she eats glass shards for breakfast also need to justify why she's standing up for a CPS caller and friends with her after sitting on her high horse for so long, acting like she was staunchly against that shit. So she make baseless accusations to justify her own guilt. That's where Blue Balls, aka Kristina, get this shit from. And that's why she's so invested. If she can somehow prove Leona a CPS caller, then she won't look so shitty supporting the purple hoe. Or at least that's what she thinks.
She's not the only victim and never claimed this ever. Sorry, Buttercup. Others have gone on about Oni for a few years. Did you forget that mobs, or any of us, have only known for a few short months? Christ on a cracker. CPS Lavra is still going on about her. Laughing my ass off, you are a true blue fool. Mobs can go on for 100 years about it.
That's right, and if this hoe doesn't like it, she can change the channel. She act like she being forced to watch the bitch. Meanwhile, the only person who can't seem to shut the fuck up about it is the CPS caller herself. Dumb hoe had it in her title yesterday and last night was on her panel acting like she's some type of victim.
If you hadn't have outed it to fucking MM, my channel would be just fine. That's on you and Michelle.
Yeah, it is. You're right. It is.
But you guys didn't care where that would put me. You didn't care that I couldn't fucking feed my children. You didn't give a shit my income was shot. It was all about
you made the call. It's not us. You
I
made the
called
call.
5 fucking years ago.
Okay, well,
It's not like I called yesterday. I called
Okay.
5 fucking.
Poor purple hoe. Her grift was ruined. Living off kind people on YouTube be over for her. It's not her fault. It's everyone else's fault. Meanwhile, this hoe be having money to spend on Ozempic compounds. Her kids can't eat, but she have $500 a month to spend on some weight loss medicine. This hoe be a whole ass motherfucking liar. Sorry, but my kids is going to eat first before I worry about myself. All this hoe does is lie.
Further, how many lives community posts did CPS make about Mob's call, blaming everyone but herself and her burner phone for it? That is what is beyond disgusting. All the lies and cover up.
Blue Balls just going to ignore that shit.
Lie number 1. Why don't you go back and watch? Shut the fuck up and at least tell the truth. You're as bad of a liar as your CPS calling buddy.
Then the channel come back and say,
The only liar here is you.
and
They are so desperate pugs.
then this hoe take up a whole page with her multiple comments.
If I was lying, you'd have answered the question already.
This paranoid freak thinks she be talking to Leona again, but she can't make up her mind.
How does M know Kristina's kids were removed by CPS? Not a hard question if she didn't do anything, and why are you inserting yourself with an obvious lie? Guilty.
Ho, the question already been answered. You were obviously being trolled, you dumb bitch. What don't you get? Kristina, you only have one kid, and I use the term have loosely. Biologically, whoever made the comment didn't know that. But since you so worried about this shit and paranoid about it, you starting to make me think you did lose your kid for some reason.
Calling out makeup mobsters, calling out makeup mobster. It has nothing to do with Laura, you weirdo. But if M did call CPS you, that actually makes you the person you just described.
Gretchen, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
Bless your heart, out of the hundreds of reasons why no one supports or takes an M seriously, you're in the top 10, and you don't even know it.
This hoe talking to a comment section full of people who clearly support her, but she still think that if she writes the shit, it's true. Even in the face of evidence to prove otherwise, she trying to convince people that clearly support Leona that she has no supporters. This the kind of crazy we're dealing with. Funny for someone who just recently said,
I'm not here to convince anybody. It is what it is.
ho, that's all you try to do. Keyword though, try. Pugs wrote back.
Ah, don't go breaking my heart. Now I have to go about my day in tears. Get the fuck out.
So B Fergs enters the chat.
Never said Kristina's kid was removed by C. P.S. She said Kristina had some kind of court date and never mentioned CPS. Burgundy blue. Kristina's only saying that because she was called out for telling in her post. Didn't your brother get a CPS call?
So the dumb fuck writes back.
Why would I care if she called me out? I wrote it on a public post.
This hoe going to play fucking stupid as per usual. Why? Cause you made yourself look like either you called CPS on her brother or you know who did, or that you is her brother's wife or you in contact with them, or that you're just a fucking lying sack of shit, which is what I'm going with.
She had her clip channel respond. If that doesn't say she's guilty, I don't know what does.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You repeat anything she tells you, no matter how much you embarrass yourself. Alicia said it, stop lying for her. You've done some of the worst shit with her. You're no better than her.
B Fergs responds.
I'm at work, fool, and haven't talked to today. In case you haven't noticed, nobody tells me what to say. I speak for myself.
Everyone who disagrees with this fool is either
being told what to say
or
can't think for themselves.
If you disagree, that's the only options.
Well, everything goes way over a man's head in the worst way. So you're either repeating her or you're just as dopey as she is.
What the fuck are you even talking about? What went over her head in the worst way?
You also wouldn't know if she never said something unless you're up her ass 24/7.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What the fuck does that even mean? This coming from someone who thinks she knows what everyone is thinking, feeling, and doing 24/7. Even people she's never spoken to.
Or she's telling you what to say. It's too bad for both of you. Karma isn't as easily manipulated. How did know Kristina's kids were removed by CPS?
Wow, this hoe keep insisting Leona knew this shit. She's fucking crazy. So Capone come by with a reminder.
Take your meds, Kristina.
I don't think they make meds for what this hoe be dealing with. This a type of psychosis doctors ain't discovered just yet. So the Home Depot channel writes,
Go take care of your kids. Maybe buy them a Happy Meal or something.
This bitch ain't got no kids in her vicinity, clearly. Hopefully. Anyway, listen to the stupid shit this dumb hoe writes back.
Leona is the only moron who would have an open court case with her neglected kid and still be on here talking about other people's parenting.
That's funny cause I specifically remember her not being here for months after her CPS call. She didn't go live for months. Her kids seem real neglected hoe. You a fucking retard.
Leona would also admit to stalking kids and the girl who has an open court case with her kids along with you dummies.
Sure, Jan.
You all are a bunch of used-up tools who don't use even a little bit of common sense but think you're winning.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Winning? Who the fuck ever said they was winning anything? Who even in a competition? That's a weird fucking statement to make. Ain't no one ever said they was winning anything. You the only fucking weirdo who think they in this weird parasocial competition for the moral police commissioner of the YouTube dumpster community. Ain't no one else give a fuck. You creepy little bitch. As expected, everyone left her ass on red after that. Ain't no one want to argue with stupid anymore. Bitch, you nuttier than a fruitcake. You just fucking mad cuz you been put out on blast. The jig is up. Ho, you the one who want to continue this weird charade, pretending you aren't Fresh Start and all these other accounts when it's been proven. Pretending you aren't Kristina when your dumb ass already outed yourself, and pretending Leona is a CPS caller. You can't admit defeat, ho. You can easily prove you aren't the bitch, but this is what you're choosing to do instead. Feign fake outrage and concern over what was clearly someone trolling your stupid ass. It's all a distraction, and it's clear the only thing you care about is your hatred and jealousy towards Leona. Your obsession trumps logic. You're fucking unhinged, Kristina, and you really need some serious fucking help, you little.